So the journey where I am right now, it's all because of self improvement. And how I found that was, it was June 2023, and the time was like I had been doing many bad habits, and it was just like everything was in autopilot mode, and it felt like I had no purpose in what I was doing, and I felt I cannot live like this anymore. And I was angry at myself, and I felt like it something has to change. And so the inner calling came in me, and then that's when I just stumbled upon one video, one self-improvement YouTuber called Hamza Ahmed, and that one video actually just sparked something in me, and that's where the self-improvement concept arrived, and that's how I was uh, just been told about that. And after that, multiple videos just kept on appearing on my YouTube homepage of his, and I've been just obsessed with that because I realized that that of focusing on that path of self improvement can be the way to achieving what we want. And I had those big dreams before this self improvement, but I think that, like, I would always think, how would I be able to achieve that? I was always like thinking I can achieve it, but year by year I'm getting older and nothing's happening. I'm not making progress to my goals, and that's the thing that I realized. Self improvement. At the correct time, I found that, and it is June 2023. And from there on, a couple of months, I've been watching the videos and taking the action too, because without the action, it's not effective. You have to be implementing the action, and the four habits that are primarily in the self improvement is, and which ones improved me the most, were fitness, gym, working out, journaling, writing the thoughts down on paper, just articulating what you have on your mind. Third is meditation, calming your mind, calming your thoughts down. Fourth one is reading. Reading, you can gain a lot of knowledge. So basically, like, I stopped doing everything else, like maybe uh, going outside, watching YouTube, watching TV, movies, and just reduce everything else and just focus on these four habits for quite some time, and just watching some educational content that really helped me and molded me into the person. And just I've been consistent on that in my early days. Like, we have the two aspects, physical and mental, and I think we have to focus on both of them to achieve anything in life. And that's where some of these habits help us do good in both. Like, gym is especially good in the physical aspect, and meditation will help you in the mental one. And also journaling can help you to just clear your mind, and you can write down the ideas that you have, which is very important, because most of us have so much distractions, so much outside noise, which is created by these large companies, and social media just puts out everything, and it clutters our mind. So if we just don't take time to sit down and convey to ourselves what we have in our mind, we won't know what we want. We won't know the true desires. And one thing is, if you keep it in your mind, you may have that. You may know that, but I always like to bring it from the mental state to the physical state. So what that means is the thoughts, ideas, whatever you're thinking of, you have that in your mind, but you have to write that down. You have to just type it or do anything. And I believe when you put it down on paper, you can see that. So when you see your goals, dreams, or whatever ideas, then I believe that that's another sense. Means before you only visualize that, and now you can see it on paper. So that can really help you take one step closer to your goals. And another thing is both doing the meditation journaling helps the mind, so that effectively also helps the body too, because you're in control of your mind. And like one thing is going to the gym, but if you're, can you hear me, guys? There's a bit of a network issue. And- Okay. So I've been doing this self improvement from June 2023 to around February 29th, 2004, 2024, sorry. And that's when I posted my first YouTube video. That was a scary moment because I was just doing some random task or work, and then I just pressed record. I recorded the books that I had, the self help books, and that actually did pretty good. So we got like around 200 to 300 views in the first video. So after that, I just kept on making some videos like with AI voiceovers, and but I would be scared to post my um face talking video. And I realized that the opportunities, you have to take the risk in the first time you get, and the first time it will be difficult, and once you only take it, you will only realize if you can benefit from that and gain something. Because of course you'll have the doubt and it will be difficult, but if you know if we can help you in some way, there's a chance. If we can help you, then you have to try to take it. So I posted the first video, and after that I posted my first talking video. That was like, I thought there's many thoughts going in my mind that time. I thought many people would judge me, the way I spoke, the way I looked, and I I knew I had to take the chance. And even though it was a not so good video, everyone like, if you want to if you want to be like if you want to be great, you have to start. And if you don't start, you can't be great. So I just posted that first video, and that really just just shifted everything in the uh, YouTube journey. That's the first video I posted, and I gained confidence from that. I was able to speak with conviction throughout my videos after that. And at August, September, I started my first podcast. That was one huge opportunity, and I realized that I was more of a listener while being in conversations. So I would just be an active listener, and I had the skill of listening. So I decided to just start a podcast, maybe. And I did one. It's called the Da Show, and the first episode we had no cameraman. Like I was the cameraman, I was the director, I was the editor, and it's difficult because in the beginning I had to play all the roles, and especially the cameraman, because I would have to go to the camera and then go back to the place I was sitting and go multiple times to see if it fit in the frame. And yeah, I did that first podcast. It was one that is not so great, but maybe the one that is of most importance, because that was the first one that will just help me do more and more, just like the videos, just like the YouTube shorts. And after the podcast, doing those, I've been able to do more and more, bring on more inspiring guests, and that has really improved my confidence. Speaking ability has definitely improved, the awareness, the listening ability, and I've been able to just go to people and just cold approach and just speak the confidence. I can really see it, and that's one huge benefit of doing something like this content creation, and just putting what you know in form of video, shorts, podcast, and giving the value to the audience. That's what matters, and I did that, and now it's helped so much. And this is all leading back to the point I was saying, because of self improvement, because of those main four habits. Because if I was just the guy who didn't find out self improvement and just started the YouTube, I don't think I would be here. I don't think I would be doing this. So I just want to say that self improvement helped me reach this point, helped me to start the YouTube journey. And this self improvement can just help anyone in their journey, help you in your journey. And it doesn't matter how old you are or how experienced you are, or if you're already going to the gym or meditating. There's many ways that you can improve yourselves and just do things in a better way to help what you can learn, help, and also help yourself. Because if you can learn new things and just implement it, if you're the potential of us is higher, and because of the self improvement, then we can do things much more better, because our awareness is higher, and we're so much more focused. We have the ability to just speak better and everything, and that's a key thing to notice. So if you guys have any questions related to self improvement, please do reply in the chat. It's like when we focus on ourselves, when we do the self improvement activities, opportunities present themselves in ways we could never imagine. And that's what it has been doing for me. This YouTube content creation journey, it has really helped me in many ways, and I believe that in your journey, it's possible for you to achieve what you want and just accomplish the things, the minute details, even the big dreams that you have. Any questions? Any questions? Ashwin K, Tanya Jason, Paul Jason Thaikar. Anything related to self improvement, or any which are the habits that you do? Yeah, sure. What's the question that you have? That's a very wide question. So Paul Jason Thaikar says, "Tell me how I can improve myself." So can you say one key area of your life that you want to improve? Because in this is basically the whole self improvement like area. So that's like the full thing. If you can just go to the minor public speaking. Okay. So the first thing is we have to be very clear and concise with the way we speak, and the only way we can do that is through practice and repetition. So if you want to be a master at public speaking, do not go aim first aim high, yeah, but always start low. So just go to your bedroom and just record a video of you speaking, maybe 5 minutes, and it can be about anything, just to see how you're speaking, if you have the eye contact, the body language, and just try to do that. Then the next day, check that video and see how you're speaking, and just analyze the video and just practice more. Every time you speak to people, have the awareness of the way you speak, the thoughts that you have while speaking, and we should also be having a very open mind, so we can just very clearly say what we want. And for public speaking also, we need to have the better articulation, so the mouth movements need to be better, and that's just to improve the communication. But public speaking, that's a whole another level. And I'm not a public speaker, but I think after we improve the communication, we have to just go on stage and just try speaking. And what I love is the quote, fail fast. You just have to go on stage and fail fast. The first time, it will be not so good. You may be shaking, the voice may be trembling, you'll be nervous. But only from that first speech, that's where you start to grow. And I believe through the repetition of that, you can improve speeches. And personally, I haven't done any speeches. I have done actually one in back in school, but that was a written speech. After that, I haven't done any. So yeah. So I hope I answered your question, Paul Jason Thaikar. please let me know if you have any other questions. Any other questions? Anyone? Ashunke, Tanya, Jason. Okay, so we got two questions here. I'll answer Omar Sharif. Hi, bro. How to reduce self doubt? Okay. So, first thing is awareness. We have to be aware that we have the self doubt. We have to be aware of actually any problem that we have. If you don't have the awareness, you won't know that there is a problem. And if you don't know there is a problem, you won't know that it's affecting you. And that's not going to be ending well. So, the first thing is awareness. And you have to just realize that you're holding yourself back by just doubting yourself. You have to try to take the chance and just start small. Do the small things, and those opportunities, you'll see them when you get it, and just try to take them. And even though when you doubt yourself, maybe have a vision or like a vision board of the goals and dreams that you have, or just write down the goals and dreams you have, and just keep them in mind, and just realize, is this gonna, like, me not doing this, is it going to help me get me one step closer to the goals and dreams? It's going to be no, because self-doubt is the killer of all dreams, just like procrastination is the killer of all dreams. So you have to just realize that self-doubt will be there, and just know that how you tackle self doubt will be different than how someone else does it. So you have to find your way how to tackle that, and maybe you can listen to music or just go for a jog. Just make your mind clear, and that's very key, because when you have this self doubt, you'll have these many negative thoughts. So we have to make sure that nothing's in our hand. We can't have any phone, we can't have any laptop, no, nothing. We have to just go outside and do what is required just to free our mind. And we can definitely be more aware of the self doubt from that. And then some of the things maybe could be like, you have to just try once. Once you try taking the first shot, then you realize if you're good at it or not. And probably 90% of the time you will benefit from that. So you should just try to take the risk, even though it's difficult. And another key tip to reduce self-doubt is, self-doubt is, you're adding self to the doubt, right? So basically you're doubting yourself, and you gotta realize this. One thing is this: think about you dying. Like, I made a YouTube video on this. Like, think about your death. Think about when you're 70, 80, and you're dying, and just actually visualize you're lying in bed or hospital, and it's your last few moments, and just think, this moment has said, help me reach where I want to go. It's not. So the self doubt is just there. It's going to be there in every pathway, in anyone's careers and everyone's journey. And to reach where we want to go, we have to just take action and kill the self doubt. So I hope I answered your question, Omar Sharif. You're welcome. Okay, now okay, thanks. Now Nitin Das, how can I improve my discipline? Okay, first, same like on the previous question, awareness. You have to be aware of what it is, what is discipline and motivation. The difference between those two, you have to realize that. And once you realize that motivation is not the most important thing, it's not real, it's not sustainable, then you realize that discipline is the only way to achieve your goals. And the most best analogy that you can relate it to is going to the gym. So in the beginning, we have the motivation to go to the gym and we do the workouts, we do the repetitions, we do the bicep curls, and then we reach home and we repeat that process. We'll be motivated in the beginning, but maybe after a couple of weeks or months, it'll be tiring. It's raining outside, your leg hurts or your arm hurts, or you don't feel like it, you're sad, or something happened. And those are just excuses, those are just like things that you can't consider, and unless it's an emergency. But other than that, you have to just put everything away and discipline yourself by forcing yourself to do that. And that is so key. You got to realize that once you take the action through the discipline, motivation comes as a byproduct, and that will really help you, because then you understand that you don't need to be motivated to do something, you just need to be disciplined, and that will motivate you. You will get the motivation after that. And that's an example from gym. Maybe another analogy or example would be like meditation or a gym. One thing is, sometimes when we do the meditation, we have the ego to do, if you're like a beginner, we have the ego to do like set a timer for like 10 to 15 minutes. And if you never did meditation in your life, how's it possible to do 10 to 15 minutes? You'll only be able to do maybe one to two, or you should just set the bar really low, so when you do accomplish it, you feel good. And just like Ali Abdel says, feel good productivity. You have to just get the dopamine by setting the bar low, and you will be you'll be able to be more productive then. And that's how that also goes for the gym, where you have the energy and you go to the gym, but you have to just reduce the number of sets you do. You have to just control yourself, you have to discipline yourself, because you have to save the energy for the next day. Because you're not trying to get a six pack in one day, you have to get it through the repetition, through the hard work. And you definitely have to reduce what you do and just control yourself, just discipline yourself, and just don't act out of motivation. Sometimes, yeah, I do act out of motivation. When I have the energy, I just go to the gym and waste my energy, and I realize that's a very bad choice, because it just kills my energy for the rest of the session. And I believe if you just reduce the energy, we feel like after we have more energy, but just tell yourself, no, I'm not gonna do more. I'm just gonna stop and just tell your mind, I can do this. Just control my mind, and then the next day you'll have the more, you have the energy, and this you can just repeat that. Or otherwise, what will happen is you do all the workouts, you just like kill yourself in the gym, and you're like dead tired. And when that happens, after, you won't, like, you won't feel anything. You're just dead tired. Like, that's not the point of going to the gym. Yes, maybe going to the gym for everyone is not so enjoyable, but to get the bit of comfort or and like motivation, just leave some space for the next day, and you can just discipline yourself like that, just like you would eat dinner, but you would not eat them full, like you would not stuff your stomach, you would not stuff yourself, because you just want to leave some space for the dessert, right? Just like that, you would want to just make sure that the energy that you have is conserved for the next day, and you get the motivation after the gym session or meditation session. Just like a meditation, you keep it 10 minutes. After 1 to 2 minutes, your mind is going like bonkers, and it's like going crazy, many thoughts and stuff. You won't be able to do it. You open your eyes, then it's done. Then you see that you didn't accomplish the 10 minutes. Then you won't feel like doing it tomorrow. You didn't get the satisfaction. And the main thing is keeping the bar low. This meditation is do this, if you're beginner, just set it at 1 to 2 minutes. I usually set it at 5 minutes, and most of the times I do achieve it. Sometimes I don't, and I try to maximize the days where I do make it, like the day where I don't reach the 5 minutes or the goal. Then the next day I make it low. So if it's 5 minutes, and if I failed that one day, then the next day I just bring down the level, and then I accomplish that, then bring it back to my original level. So that's very helpful. So I hope I answered your question within this. Any other questions? We'll be winding up soon. Anyway, this book is really helpful. Feel good productivity. It's talking about how to improve efficiency and how to be more productive, and just explaining the science behind it, like the way we should work. What that means is you gain the motivation or the feel good hormones, such as there's four hormones. I don't know which is a feel good hormone, but I'll say the four hormones. It's a acronym DOS, DOSC: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. So one of those is feel good hormones, and we get that while we do and make our work fun and interesting. Because when we make the work fun and interesting, the work is not work. Then work becomes play. Play is fun. Then we have to consider we won't consider it as work, and that will really help us in doing more, achieving more, and being more productive. Any other questions? Another book, sure. 1 second. Okay. This is the longest time I've recorded a video other than podcast. Two podcasts have been 1 hour. Normal video hasn't been this long. It's first time doing YouTube live this long. And this is a great opportunity. It was a great opportunity for me to just improve speaking because I don't know, normal videos, it feels like a normal when I record the videos, it feels like there's less pressure and I feel like I can operate or perform better with pressure. And I feel like when you guys are watching, that just alerts me to be more aware of how I'm talking and just moving. So I think I did better now, and also considering that it's live. So yeah. Any other questions? I just want to say thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Ashwin. Thank you, Tanya, Jason. Thank you, Paul, Jason, Thaikar. Thank you, Omar Sharif. Thank you, Nitin Das. Any other questions, comments, anything you'd like to say? It's about to be 10 p.m. One second, one second. So, guys, we're gonna have a surprise guest today, and I was totally not expecting this, but it's gonna be my brother. And so, guys, this is my brother Nitin Das.
Hi guys, how has the session been? Hope you have got useful information from the session. If you have any questions, please do ask in the chat.
The Das brothers. He usually doesn't wear glasses. Any questions? Three people watching. Who's it?
Guys, do make the session as interactive as possible. Do send your queries in the chat.
Just talk about something. Oh, I'll ask you. So, out of the four self-improvement habits, which one do you mainly focus on? So, gym, meditation, reading, or journaling?
One of my favorites is the gym. The other day, I was telling my friend I go to the gym in the morning. Then he was asking me like, how do you go in the morning? Isn't it cold? How can you wake up in the morning? Then I was telling him, I'm like any other human. I feel cold. I feel tired. Motivation. I don't have the mood to go to the gym in the morning. I don't even feel like waking up. But some things you just have to do it, no matter what. After you go to the gym, you need the consistency to get the result. So no matter what, you can't have any excuses. No matter what the mood, no matter what the motivation, no matter what the weather is, you just have to have the consistency. You can't make the excuses. You just have to go out there and do what you gotta do. I think that in the end, That's what differentiates the great from the good. Like even when you don't feel like doing it, you go out there and do it. And I think one of my most inspirations I get from the real world is I think Cristiano Ronaldo. He um, he says a similar thing. You just gotta do it even when you don't feel like it. And I think that really differentiates you from the average level people and makes you in the top, makes you much differentiated from the average level people and makes you stand out from the crowd. And I think that's a real factor out there which can really help all of you. Don't create those excuses. Go out there and just do it. That's all.
Yeah, I think what he said was very powerful. So, gym is your top habit.
Yeah. Gym meaning once you get
Mhm.
the discipline and once you get the
Mhm.
level, it helps you in all other areas. Gym is just one particular area which can help you in all other areas, all other fields. And I think that helps you increase your discipline, allows you to grow your confidence, make you look better, and that really helps. Like when you get that pain, you keep.
Sri Kiran. Hi, Sri Kiran. Any questions? We're ready to take any questions.
So I was talking about the gym. Where was it?
Big fan, I think you meant, right?
Where was it?
Gym. Sri Kiran, any questions? Anything related to self improvement, like gym, meditation, or like how to like um, achieve your goals or something? Do you guys work out in the morning or evening? How to use this? Who got that? I'm hear you.
I'll start off. I think everybody in the world has some insecurities, and you can't like completely remove it. Some of the things you have it no matter what, and some of the ways you can just reduce it is by thinking about mainly of your positives and focusing on that area and increasing your
Rahul
motivation.
Siriak. Hi, Rahul Siriak.
Over to you.
Rahul Siriak, any questions?
Over to you. Can you answer the question?
So, how to reduce insecurity? So, I think we have to know that maybe we are insecure, and I think we have to know that we're insecure. Like the awareness is key. And most, if, like most of us will know if you're insecure or not. Then after that, I think you got to just know that like people will judge us, and it will like we won't be able to accept it. But that's life, and we just have to like we have to maybe we have to accept the insecurity that we have, but to reduce it we have to accept it first. But after that, then we have to just try to do the things to reduce it, and that is like maybe if you're insecure with a group of people, you have to just try to go to the group of people, and even though you may like feel like you're gonna get judged or something, you have to just go out there and just talk and do the thing that you can on from your side, and just maybe expect low. Maybe they will not give the response that we want, and we don't have to think about that. But definitely, this is related to confidence. So you have to take the risk. Like you have to just try, and you don't have to think about it. Like insecurity is like you're thinking too much. Maybe you just have to take the action, and I believe that when you like step out and close your brain, then you can just maybe reduce insecurity.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I totally agree what you said. You just have to have the confidence and accept what you have, what you are, and try to improve and the things you have, and you just have to keep going.
Yeah. So did that answer your question, Srikiran? Ah, KK, thanks. Man. You're welcome. Rahul said nothing from me. What's your like? What do you call it? Out of the four habits, gym, reading, journaling, meditation, which is the top habit you do?
If you do any of those.
What are your goals for YouTube for this year? Hmm. Maybe you should show this or I can just show this. Sure, sure. Okay, so basically, is to reach a certain amount of subscribers and like watch time hours. So that will be in like 3 4 months, and also been doing releasing the podcast that I have shot, and um, the videos that I have in mind, and also maybe yeah, that's my main others. Others at 56 CR. Who are you?
Who you are.
Who you are? I'm Nikhil Das. This is my brother Nitin Das. So yeah, it's almost time.
I think that's it for this session. Hope you guys learned a lot. It was informative. You
Wait,
learned a
wait.
lot.
Others, do you have any questions related to self improvement, gym, anything? We want Nitin body show. If you show that, you'll be shocked by the six pack.
He's simply saying, I don't have anything.
That's because he just ate dinner. When he wakes up, he'll come.
He's simply saying,
Adarsh, you have a question? Do you guys see him with the glasses? Srikiran, Rahul Siriak, Omar Sharif, if you're there? No, right? Study. Can you give a specific question, Adarsh?
study. Oh my God.
New. Uh,
Yeah, yes, Rahul Surya casting is in new. Srikiran, I saw it only during first year. I sometimes wear it, like I have small power on my eye. Usually when using technology and devices, I tend to wear them.
Others, you gonna explain the question or just like how to improve studying? Is that what you meant? If you could reply, it'd be good. It's about time.
And let's wind up the session.
Yes. Okay. Please tell.
He's saying yes for winding up the session
What?
or asking a question.
Oh, how to improve studying? That's what you said yes for? Should we just answer that? I think Srikar and Rahul Siriak know, right? Who should answer how to improve studying?
Srikiran.
You answer. Answer. How to improve studying? How to improve studying by Nitin Das. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Um, ask Srikiran. Follow Srikiran, ask him doubts, contact him, and yeah, you can do it.
Others, I'm so sorry for the disrespect from my brother. And he's totally not replying to your question properly, saying about someone in the chat. So basically, thank you, Srikaran. Listen to him. Just listening class, easy. Kiran the topper, please say. Oh, Kiran, if you have any comment about that, can you say? He said just listening class. So can you give any one point?
So what else? Ask doubts, stay attentive in class, be focused, don't hang out with those study groups, ask your friends doubts. You can like you won't every time get all those information just from your teacher. You have to hang out with those certain people, your study groups, get more information, ask them, and like have a group session or study session, and that will be like really useful and helpful, especially for the exams.
And from my side, only one word answer. ChatGPT. That can really help you. Okay. Also, you should need the brain signal. Others YouTube channel and all stuff. Can you explain more on that? What you're meaning?
Is that a question or a
You
statement?
have a YouTube channel. You have any questions about that, like how to improve or something? What's the topic? We're ready to help you. Please, let's. If you could um, reply the proper questions. How to improve? Okay. Can you say the topic of your YouTube channel? He's a bit stiff. What's your topic, Adarsh? Okay, simple.
Document learnings and experiences.
Um, can you just share your YouTube channel link in the chat? Maybe I can just go through it right now and just say what I can say. If you send it now, I can help you right now, live.
And it can
And
be helpful for others as
yeah, and
well.
other people can check out your channel too. Oh, wait, maybe I can just click this thing. Wait a minute. How do I go to the video? Should I can just click this maybe? No subscribers. Oh, what's it? Do you have a channel, others? You want to share that? We're ready to help.
Okay, then.
Can you share your channel link? Last time, Monday to go. Let's go. 3.6 hours in the podcast. Adarsh. Okay, let's just see how to improve that.
Others, right? I'll just click it. Just click it.
1 second, I'm getting into your channel. Fast as I can. Because I have to go to sleep after this. Okay, I got it. Nice, nice, nice. 35 videos. Um, Shorts. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Articulation. Nice, nice. 35 videos, nice. Learn 35. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Except for has he got any subscribers? No.
I'm a total beginner. That's totally fine. I mean, initially, it's difficult to get the subscribers. It's difficult to get the views. It all starts like that. You just have to keep working on it and focus on a particular niche and keep expanding on that.
And I think, yeah, what you're doing is very good, improving the communication skill. That's the main important thing before this recording the videos. And then just keep practicing recording. And yeah, and I think you did 35 videos, right? So just try to um, continue and see what you learn from the other ones, like the audience, if they like that or not, and maybe try to research more, and then find a particular topic to speak on, and you can definitely grow your channel. You just have to put in the hard work, and you're already doing that. You're putting many videos, and you actually posted one video right now, right? I think 10 o'clock. I think you posted
8 minutes ago.
8 minutes ago. So definitely, I'll check your channel out. I'll check some of these videos after the this live session, and maybe we can stay in touch. So, guys, any other questions? I just want to say this is the longest session so far, 1 hour 11 minutes. Thank you, Ashwin K. Thank you, Tanya Jason. Thank you, Paul Jason Taikad. Thank you, Omar Sharif. Thank you, Sri Kiran. Thank you, Rahul Siriak. Thank you, Adarsh 56CR. You're welcome. How's the session? if you could watch the full or part or see my brother's entry.
Guys, please do give your feedback, any information, how you enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, any feedback is totally fine. Please do share what you think, what you thought about the live session, and please do send in the chat.
Now we're gonna be winding up in a minute. So anything you want to say? Anything? Any questions? Any last minute? We ending this session soon. Suresh J,
Full support.
you came at the last minute. Full support. Keep going. Thank you so much. Suresh J, you have one question. I can answer one question.
Enjoyed it.
There's gonna be more sessions like this. Like I already told in the beginning, right? Like doing the first time, like the first time it's really difficult, but after we take the risk in this, continue and try it out, then you'll see that it can lead to many things. Like before recording this live, I it was a bit nervous. I was a bit nervous.
Everyone has the initial fear. Everyone's like so shy, awkward. I mean, like doing anything initially. Everyone so has the like starting trouble. Then once you start it, it becomes like much more easier, and you get rid of those awkward shyness, whatever, and you just like keep on. You get the momentum, keep on going, and it really helps boost your confidence, and you can keep on moving forward.
And okay, here Adarsh says your sessions plan. So probably once a week, yeah.
Yeah.
Once a week we'll uh, do subscribe and just check out the community post. It will update you with when the live sessions will be. And this was just the first time me doing with my brother, and that was very like good. And it's 1 hour session. First time I've been doing this, speaking this much at like the 20-minute mark. I thought I couldn't be speaking anymore longer, but after he came and after you guys supported and asking questions, I've been able to just speak more, and that's where the true passion comes from.
Mhm.
So I think Srikiran loved it. Shreyas, one last question. Any question related to self improvement, gym, meditation, achieving goals, discipline? Last question.
Anything.
Thank you, Rahul Sirak.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate your following the videos and has been useful to you too.
Hope you're doing good. Shreyas, any question? Or should I wind it? Three, two, seven. Nothing.
Okay, man.
Yeah, and I
Thanks,
think
man.
that's the best thing you can do because my throat is gone. If you came earlier, you can definitely ask questions. But now I think, yeah. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Thank you Shreyas. Thank you Rahul Siriak. Thank you Srikiran. Thank you Adarsh. Thank you Omar. Thank you Paul, Jason, Tiger. Thank you Ashwin. Okay, thank you Tanya. And thank you Nitin.
Pleasure being here.
So if that's it, guys, I just want to say have a good night. We'll be coming live soon, and just make sure to subscribe. The notifications will be there. It will be updated in the community post, and definitely this was the first one, so it is not so organized. But from the next one, it will be more planned and rehearsed because I didn't expect him to be here. He just came into the show in the middle of the live, and I believe better things are on the way. So stay tuned and good night.
Have a great week. Until next time. See you guys. Bye.